Hello everyone. Dear students, in the last few videos we have been discussing about the brief introduction of commerce that includes both the accountancy as well as the business studies. So today I am going to discuss very particularly the subject that is the business study for PUC first year students. So that is the reason, dear students, I am standing before the camera along with my camera technician Mr. Shivraj. So let us see the business study for PUC first year. So before going to commence the subject in detail, so I am very much interested to discuss regarding the question paper pattern. So I have already discussed the brief introduction regarding the business study. What exactly the business study for PUC first year students? So after completion of your 10th level educational, so then you are very much interested to study the commerce field. That is the reason you have selected the commerce. So the main two subjects are, one is a business study and another one is a very interesting subject that is accountancy. So now I am going to discuss regarding the business study for PUC first year dear students. So I have already discussed the detailed introduction that covers what exactly the business study. So now I am very much interested to start the question paper blueprint for the PUC first year business studies. So that is before going to start the entire chapters. All the chapters are before going to start the subjects. So now I am going to discuss regarding the question paper pattern. Okay. Dear students, this one is first PUC business studies. So this is the subject, name of the subject, and this one is subject code. This is very important. Now I am very much interested to discuss regarding the question paper pattern. Question paper pattern. Or you can say the blueprint of the questions or question paper. So dear students, keep in mind before going to commence the detailed subject, we need to know what will be the question paper for our annual examinations. So it shows regarding, so in the annual examination, this type of questions will ask for the students. So weightage of questions, so regarding the marks and time and all things. Dear students, the question paper pattern regarding the business study for PUC first year. So this is the question paper. Maximum time for solving this annual question paper, dear students, 3 hours 15 minutes. So for the sake of solving the question paper, your maximum time is allotted for 3 hours 15 minutes. So before going to commence the exam, before 15 minutes, so the question paper will be provided to the students. After first 15 minutes, the answer booklet will be issued to the students. Okay. For the first 15 minutes, during first 15 minutes, you can read or observe the question paper. What are the exact questions in that question paper? You will come to know regarding about. So now maximum marks. Maximum marks 100. This is the initial step for your question paper blueprint or question paper pattern. So dear students, maximum time is 3 hours 15 minutes. Maximum marks are 100 marks. So in your question paper, they will give some instructions before going to commence the questions. So look here, instructions to the candidates. Instructions to the candidates. They have given some instructions. They have given 2 instructions. The one is write the serial number of questions properly. So write the serial number of questions properly as given in the question paper while answering. While answering the question paper, we need to write the appropriate serial numbers. So in the answer sheet. So then second one, write the correct and complete answers. So then only you can get the exact or full marks. Now I would like to start your question paper contains section wise questions. In the first section, namely section A, dear students, it commences with the question number 1 and ends with the question number 12. It starts with the question number 1 and ends with the question number 12. So total number of questions, 12 questions, out of which, see here, total number of questions, 12 questions, out of which you have to answer any 10. You have to answer any 10. Each carries 1 mark. I hope you follow me. Look here, your question paper, in your question paper, it starts with the section A. That section contains that starts with the question number 1 to question number 12. Total number of questions asked to you people, 12 questions. Out of 12 questions, you have to answer any 10 questions. Any 10, but you need to write serially under section A. So out of 12 questions, you have to answer any 10 questions. Each carries 1 mark. So section A contains 10 marks. Okay, keep in mind. So next section B. I repeat once again, under section A, 1 mark questions. So you need to answer out of 12 questions, you have to answer any 10 questions. So the questions are asked to you people for 1 mark. That time you need to answer in a single word or single sentence. So that's only. No need to explain more because its weightage is for only 1 mark. That is the reason we need to answer in a word or single one sentence. So next section B, it commences with the question number 13. It commences with the question number 13, dear students, and ends with the question number 24. Look here. So it starts with the question number 13 and ends with the 24. So total number of questions. So total number of questions will be, so look here, 13 to 24. 12 questions. So out of 12 questions, here also you need to answer any 10 questions. Any 10 questions from the 12 questions. So section B starts with the section B starts with the question number 13, ends with the question number 24. Total number of questions are 12. Out of 12 questions, you have to answer any 10. Each question carries 2 marks. So here the marks are allotted for each question is 2 marks. For 2 marks. So for 2 marks, we need to write it in a 1 or 2 sentences. So not more than 3 sentences. So So why? Because so its weightage is for only 2 marks. So under this section, the questions will be like this. So the meaning, the definitions. So any 2 features. So write any 2 features. Write any 2 merits. Write any 2 demerits. So write any 2 differences. So like this, the questions will be under section B. So total marks for this section 20 marks. So now after completion of section B, let us see the section. Dear students, please keep in mind the subject, the paper, it is the business study. Under this paper, entirely theoretical part will be there. There is no any problems under this paper. So here we need to write entirely theoretical part. So now see section C. It starts with the question number 25. So and ends with the 34. Ends with the 34. Look here. So total questions. Total questions will be asked 10 questions. So very important, the section C commences with the question number 25 and ends with the 34. So total number of questions are asked for you people 10. Here we need to answer any 7. Any 7 from the out of 10 questions. So each question carries 4 marks. So here we need to answer for every questions here we need to answer in 10 to 12 sentences each. 10 to 12 sentences each. So each question carries 4 marks. So total marks for this section is 28. Now the very important section D. Section D. Dear students, it starts with the question number 35. It starts with the 35 and ends with the 40. Total number of questions 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So total questions from this section 6. Out of which we have to answer any 4. We have to answer any 4. Each question carries 8 marks. I hope you follow me. So each question carries 8 marks. For 8 marks, we have to answer these questions in 20 to 25 marks. Sorry, 20 to 25 sentences. So then each question carries 8 marks. So total marks for this section is 32. So one more section, that is last section, dear students, section A. So here it is insufficient space. So then you can, so I would like to write here section E. This is the last section for your question paper. Dear students, so this is the practical oriented questions, practical oriented POQ. You can see here, you can say POQ means practical oriented questions. So under this section, the section starts with the question number 41 and ends with the 43. This section starts with the question number 41 and ends with the question number 43. Total number of questions. Total number of questions 41, 42, 43. Total number of questions 3. Out of which we have to answer any 2. We have to answer any 2. Each question carries 5 marks. So answer any two of the following questions. Each question carries 5 marks. So total marks for this section 10 marks. So like this is your so brief question paper pattern, or you can say the blueprint of the question paper pattern regarding this one business study for PUC first year. Keep in mind, dear students, so in this question paper pattern, that too in business studies, you cannot see any problems like accountancies or any mathematics. So in this paper, it is totally theoretical based. So with this, I would like to conclude the question paper pattern for PUC first year business studies. Thank you very much.